Hello everyone, welcome to my channel once again. In today's video, we're going to look at the English Premier League matches, the predictions and the analysis for this weekend. So, before I provide you with those games, let's quickly go through the results for the midweek games I provided. There were some EPL midweek games that were played between Tuesdays and Wednesday. Okay, so I had given you the predictions and the tips. So these are the results. So the games were 10 in number, as you can see, and we won 8 out of 10. We only lost 2 selections. Okay, and the two we lost was a match involving Everton and Newcastle, and then Aston Villa and Manchester City. Those two matches were serious. There were serious upsets in those two games because nobody expected the result we got that time. Okay. So Wolves, I predicted Wolves Burnley, Wolves to win or draw. It was successful. Luton versus Arsenal away win. It was successful. Brighton versus Brentford, Brighton to win or draw. It was successful. Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth on the 3.5 goals. It was successful. Fulham versus Nottingham Forest. Fulham to win or draw. It was successful. Sheffield United versus Liverpool. Away win for Liverpool. It was successful. Manchester United versus Chelsea. Manchester United to win or draw. It was successful. Tottenham versus West Ham over 1.5 goals. It was successful. And then Everton versus Newcastle, we lost that. And we also lost Aston Villa versus Manchester City. So for this weekend, I have taken my time and I have analyzed and come up with some good games. And I will also walk you through the analysis, okay, so that you guys will understand the rationale behind my predictions. So without much waste of time, let's check out these games. So the first game, as you can see, is between Crystal Palace and Liverpool. My prediction here is away win for Liverpool or a draw at 1.14 odds. So let's check out the data for this game. So Palace at home, you can see that they're really struggling at the moment. 5 matches, 3 losses, and just 2 draws. Okay, they're really struggling. And they Liverpool away from home. You can see that they're very consistent and they're very solid away from home. And then when you look at the head to head between them, you can see that Liverpool always dominates. So this match, Liverpool has the advantage. And then looking at the standings on the table, you could see that Liverpool are second on the table, while Crystal Palace are 14th. So Liverpool has the advantage and are surely going to win this game or at least get a draw at 1.14 odds. Next, we have a game between Brighton and Burnley. My prediction here is home win for Brighton at 1.53 odds. So let's check out the data for this game. So Brighton at home, as you can see, these guys are very consistent. Their last 5 matches, they have won two, drawn three. Okay, they're consistent. And then when we look at Burnley away from home, you see that these guys are in very terrible form. Burnley has been struggling ever since they got promotion. Sorry, they got promotion to the English Premier League. They have been struggling, as you can see. Okay, so Brighton has the advantage here, and they're going to win this game at full time. Now let's look at their standing on the table. You can see that Brighton are on the 8th position, while Burnley are on 19th position. So Brighton has the advantage here. and they're going to win this game at full time at 1.53 odds. Next, we have a game involving Manchester United and Bournemouth. My prediction here is over 1.5 goals at 1.16 odds. Why I'm predicting over 1.5 goals? Because Manchester United has a Champions League game next week, and the manager might decide to rest some players because they have to win that game to stand any chance of qualifying. Okay, so this game is a game they should win because Bournemouth are not strong whenever they play away from home. But nobody knows how the manager is going to do, whether he will rest some players for the Champions League game against Bayern Munich next week. So that's why I have decided to go with the over 1.5 goals at 1.16 odds. Now let's look at the data. Let's see if this game can produce over 1.5 goals. So Manchester United at home, you can see that they score lots of goals. They score lots of goals in their matches whenever they play at home. And then Bournemouth, on the other hand, scores and concedes lots of goals whenever they play away from home. So we expect this game to produce at least 2 goals at an odd of 1.16. Next, we have a game between Sheffield United and Brentford. And my prediction here is over 1.5 goals at 1.31 odds. So let's quickly check out the data for this team. Let's see if they will be able to produce over 1.5 goals. So Sheffield United at home, you can see that they concede and also score so many goals when they play at home. Okay. And then Brentford, on the other hand, whenever they play away from home, they also score and concede many goals. And then when we look at the head to head, we can see that though we don't have a current head to head here, the last one was 2019. That was a long time ago. So, but looking at their current form, you can see that both teams are capable of scoring and conceding goals and producing at least 2 goals in this game. Okay. So, next game is between Wolves and Nottingham Forest. My prediction here is a home win or draw for Wolves at 1.24 odds. Yes, Wolves has been very, very strong, especially when they play at home. We've seen how they have been doing. Okay, so let's check out the data to confirm this prediction. Yeah, so Wolves, whenever they play at home, as you can see, they're in very good form. They have a very good home form, as you can see. 5 matches, 3 wins, 2 draws. They've not lost any of their last 5 matches. Okay, they even defeated Manchester City in one of their recent games. Okay, Manchester City, they defeated Manchester City by 2 goals to 1. So they're in very good form whenever they play at home. And now let's take a look at Nottingham Forest. You can see that Nottingham Forest struggle a lot when they play away from home. 5 matches, 4 losses, and just 1 draw. So we expect this game to be in the favor of Wolves. Wolves, they're going to win this game or at least get a draw at 1.24 odds. Next, we have a game between Aston Villa and Arsenal. My prediction here is Arsenal to score 1 goal. That's Arsenal over 0.5 goals at 1.34 odds. Sorry, Aston Villa to score over 0.5 goals. That is home over 0.5 goals. Okay, so we expect Aston Villa to score at least 1 goal. Okay, we have seen how good Aston Villa are whenever they play at home. They're very good form. They're in very, very good form. Okay, we saw what they played against Manchester City. where they defeated Manchester City by 1 goal to nothing. So these guys are very hot whenever they play at home. So we expect them to get at least 1 goal. Maybe Arsenal might eventually win this game or it might end in a draw. But one thing is certain, Aston Villa is going to get a goal in this game. So let's check out data to back up our prediction. So now, Aston Villa at home, you can see that these guys are in red hot form at the moment. They score in all their home matches and win their last home matches. They have won everything, as you can see. They've won all their last five home matches and they have scored. Okay, so we expect them to get at least a goal in this match. Next, we have a game between Everton and Chelsea. And my prediction here is both teams to score at 1.67 odds. Yes, Everton has been very aggressive ever since they deducted 10 points from them. So in this game, it's gonna be a tough game for Chelsea. Okay, I don't see Chelsea winning this game because Everton right now are very aggressive and dangerous. We saw what they did to Newcastle over the week. Okay, so I expect both teams to score in this game. Okay, so let's check out data to use and support this prediction. So Everton at home, you can see that they always score goals wherever they play at home. Okay, and then Chelsea away from home, you can see that they score in all the games they play away from home. And then when you look at the head-to-head between them, the current head-to-head between them, you could see that it ended. Okay, let's check for the head-to-head record between these two sides. Okay, so the head-to-head between them. Sorry, sorry guys, this is the wrong. Okay, okay, so yeah, so this is the game. Everton versus Chelsea. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just sorry about that. Sorry about that mix up. Okay. Yeah. So now when you look at the head-to-head between these two teams, the most recent one, okay, as you can see, it ended 2-2. Okay, so both teams scored. Okay, so we expect to see both teams score in this encounter. Okay, so next we have a game between Fulham and West Ham. And my prediction here is away over 0.5 goals at 1.33 odds. We expect West Ham to score at least 1 goal in this encounter at 1.33 odds. So now let's check out data. Let's use data to back up our prediction. Yes, so since we're expecting West Ham to score, so the focus should be on West Ham. Okay, so you can see that in West Ham's last five away matches, they have scored in all of them. They have scored in all of them. Okay, so West Ham are in good form, as you can see. And we also saw what they played over the week. They went to Tottenham and defeated Tottenham 2 goals to 1. So they're capable of getting a goal in Fulham's home. Okay, and that's why my prediction here is West Ham to score at least 1 goal at 1.33 odds. So next we have a game involving Luton and Manchester City. And my prediction here is over 2.5 goals at 1.39 odds. Yes, Manchester City has been so disappointing these few weeks. Okay, they have serious injury problems, which has made it difficult for them to win matches. They're really struggling at the moment. We saw what they played against Aston Villa over the week. They lost to Aston Villa. Okay, so they will look at this game as a game they should use and recover. So they will want to descend on Luton. And we all know that Luton, they're not an easy side, especially at home. They can be very stubborn. So this match is going to be a funny match, okay, where I see goals happen because Man City will score, Luton will also score and concede, okay. So we expect to get at least 3 goals in this game at 1.39 odds. So let's quickly check out the data for this team so that we can use it and back up our prediction. Yes, so Luton at home, as you can see, they always score and concede many goals. And then Manchester City, away from home, they score a lot of goals, as you can see. So we expect goals to flow in this game. That's why my prediction here is over 2.5 goals at 1.39 odds. Next, we have, which is the final game actually, Tottenham versus Newcastle. My prediction here is over 1.5 goals at 1.17 odds. Yes, this game is going to be tough because Tottenham lost their last match. Newcastle also lost their last match. So they'll be looking forward to this game to use and recover and return to winning ways. So it's going to be a tight game. It's going to be a game that will produce goals. Okay, because these two teams are very good in goal scoring. So let's check out the data for this team. Let's use it and confirm or back up our prediction. So you can see that Tottenham scores every time they play at home. Okay. And then Newcastle too also scores whenever they play away from home, as you can see. So and when you look at the head to head between them, goals are always involved. So we expect to see goals in this game and they should do over 1.5 goals in this match. So guys, these are all the matches we have for this weekend for the English Premier League this weekend. And as you can see, I have provided the booking codes for Sporty Bet for 1xBet. And then the total odds is 15.91. So when you're placing your bets, do that with care. Bet responsibly.